next.
A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jacoby Jones.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Here's the 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and stepping in, Luke Voigt. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that's low.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Popped him up. Goodrum has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A ball and a strike now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, C.J. Cron. No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to the right. Torres at the bag. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Austin Romine is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Cutter low, 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2 on the ground to the left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Number 8. Second baseman.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gleyber Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Miguel Cabrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's C.J. Cron now. First pitch on its way. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Two and two. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here's another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Popped him up. Scope is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Turned on down the line. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 New York. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Austin Romine. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ivan Nova takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two and one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. 5-0 New York. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now batting. Number 4.
Ready for another shot now, Kristen Stewart. It was a walk in his last trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over.
Not shortstop. Nico.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third, 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Jordan Montgomery trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. To the plate now, Jacoby Jones. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there and he puts it away. Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here it comes.
The center fielder,
Aaron Hicks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Giancarlo.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Farmer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. But this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. First offering on its way.
The second baseman.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Now here's the pitch. C.J. Cron is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Brian Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33.
At the plate, Gio Urshela.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Clint Frazier. No hits to this point. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Standing in, Torres. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 the count now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Daniel Norris gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. And there's out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now back, the second
at the plate, Aaron Hicks, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
That's hit hard. Cabrera able to take it in. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kristen Stewart. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit out toward second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Victor Whitehead.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And the pitch.
Ball back inside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Popped him up. Romine is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, and they'll need him to get something going here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hicks is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard liner toward short and into left field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back. The first baseman,
Chad Green will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Chad.
2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 tonight. New York crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jonathan Holder is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.